This is my 5th time trying to start this video because I need to articulate myself better. I need to learn how to articulate myself and it's not working out. Before we get into the video, this is not spit up. This is not spit up on my shirt, okay? This is like, you don't need to know. This is sweat. Okay, I'm just being real with you. I don't even feel like lying. This is sweat. We're just gonna have it cropped a little bit out of frame so you can't really see it now. We'll zoom in a little. So it's been like 9, 10, or 11 days, somewhere in that time frame since I've posted. And that actually is so crazy because it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But yes, it has been that long since I posted. And honestly, I think there are a couple factors at play. Number one, I was getting burnt out from posting so much, which I love doing. But also, I push myself to the extreme and then get burnt out. 2, we've been a little bit depressed. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, we might need to up the dosage, like genuinely. Actually though. So yeah, the past 9 days, well, it's kind of started before the 9 days. We've been in a funk. Seasonal depression ain't so seasonal anymore, you know? In conjunction with that, we've also been hyperfixating, and I don't know if that's because I wasn't filming. Like normally I really can't speak today. Normally when I have nothing to do, I film and edit. However, this week I had anxiety and all that, you know. I wasn't filming and editing. So what was I supposed to do? I don't know. You tell me. I don't have really any other hobbies. So what I decided to do was, let me just watch Netflix. And that started out so harmless, until it actually was harmful. And I don't think I'm gonna see an end of this harmful activity until I'm done the show. And what is this show? This is inuyasha. Yes, that is so embarrassing. Girl, why are you hyperfixating over inuyasha? I don't know. I cannot stop watching the show. I have been waking up, literally like my eyes open. I turn on the TV, put it on. I will eat, then go back to my room to watch. Work out, go back to my room to watch. I've done nothing else but watch inuyasha for the past week. And it's been so fun, but also like, girly, I don't know if that's healthy. It's definitely not healthy, but I'm almost done it. I'm on the final act, so I just want to almost binge this. I want to binge this last season just so I can get the hyperfixation like done with. I'm like, boom, we gotta accomplish it, because I also really want to see how this ends. Like, it's getting so juicy. Anyway, so that's where I've been, but I'm back now, clearly. So what has happened while I've been gone? What else? Number one, I got this little plushie in the mail. Look how cute it is. Look. Oh my god. I pre-ordered this a while ago. It's from like U2's, I don't know. I got the original Puppy Cat one, but then they were selling this one and I was like, oh, I'm buying this one. Like, are you kidding me? It's so cute. So this finally, oh, sorry. This finally came in the mail after way too long, probably like a year. I'm kidding, it's been like 7 months. So yes, I got that. Also I ordered a lot of K-pop albums while I was gone. We're not shocked about that. So I am actually gonna be opening them on this channel because I think it'll be fun. But the main story of this video is so bad that I don't even want to think about it. I cannot go in public without embarrassing myself. No, I can't. No, I cannot. And this story, I will not live this down. And I have to tell you this now because this happened last night. So I have to tell you this while it's fresh on my mind, okay? Because this story is, whew. For context,
my parents are out of town, so I'm kind of just responsible for like low-key taking care of my siblings. Like, they can take care of themselves, but also like getting like dinners and whatever. I don't know. I'm basically like an Uber driver and a personal chef for this weekend.
But me and my sister, well, I shouldn't say we. This is already off to a bad start. I have been wanting to see the Spy Family movie. Both me and my sister watch Spy Family and really like it. We're like equally obsessed with the show. We're obsessed with the show. What can we say? We love a good Spy Family. But I have been wanting to see this movie since it came out. And it came out in Japan literally months ago. So finally, I found out it was coming in theaters here. And at first I thought it wasn't at the local theater. Turns out it was at the local theater. They just didn't update their website. So I basically begged my sister to see this movie with me because I asked her last weekend, but she had to hang out with her friends, of course. So I had to wait till this weekend when she was basically forced to hang out with me, you know? So I was like, you know, we're going, like, I was like, do you want to go to the movies? But also like,
we're going to the movies, you know?
But it's okay, because we both like Spy Family. It's okay, it's okay. So, context, that's the context. We're going to see Spy Family, we like Spy Family. The movie, it was for 7:20 p.m., which is fine, that's a good time. This is a small, like, theater, so this is not like the AMC, the Regal. It's like a local theater that's like kind of bougie, not gonna lie, it's kind of bougie. But like, I've never had any problems with them before. Like, usually I get stuff when I go there, but like, we had money from our parents for like snacks and dinner, and I was like, you know what, do you want to like go to Target before to get stuff, because if we get stuff there, they're gonna upcharge by like 90%. And low-key, I'm trying to pocket the extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to budget so I can take the rest. I'm sorry, I got K-pop albums to buy, like no one has to know. Sorry. That sounds really bad, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So we went to Target before and we got like little snackies, so like 1 drink each and like I think 3 like gummy packs to like split and share in the movies. Like pretty harmless, like that's not that bad. Like,
come on, you're acting like you never snuck in stuff to the theater. Like, no, you snuck in stuff.
So we go and I'm like, I don't know. I always think of worst case scenario. So I'm like, listen, let me just put the snacks in my bag, in my tote bag, and let me just put my work stuff on top of it to just like cover it up. Like I wasn't trying to have like, no. I come prepared. Like, no. We're not getting caught. That's too embarrassing. I was not about to be embarrassed like that. But I did embarrass myself somehow more. So, I put my work stuff above it. There was also other stuff in there hiding it. But we go to the front, and we paid for the tickets in there. And they're like,
can we check your bag?
And like, it wasn't really like, can we check your bag? It's like, yes, we're checking your bag. And yes, the bag looked suspicious. It was pretty big. However, that is wrong to assume that it's snacks. Like, yes, it was snacks in my tote bag. However, you don't know my life. That could, who knows? What if I just came back from work and that was my work clothes in there? What if my mom dropped me off and, you know, I mean, she didn't, but like, what if like there was like a blanket in the bag for the movie theater? Or what if like it was a plushie? What if I wanted to bring a plushie to the movie theater? What if it was a plushie in my bag? Wouldn't you feel embarrassed for searching my bag thinking it was food and it was a plushie? Yeah. However, it was food, and it was food, so I was trying to sneak in food. So they were like on the mark with that. I'll give them that. But I did not like how we were being targeted, because every single time I've been to that theater, not once have they ever checked my bag. Not once. So I already felt like a little attacked. Like, okay, you're gonna check the bag of I almost said teenage girl. I guess we're not teenagers anymore, sadly. You're gonna check the bag of a young adult and a young girl? Like, why are you targeting us? Like, just let us have fun. Like, are you really trying to ruin our movie night by checking our bag? No. But yeah, so anyway, they checked our bag, and I literally, by the luck of something, they did not see it. I don't know how they did not see all the gummy snacks in our bag. I really don't know how they didn't see anything, but they did not see it, and we were in the clear. We like yeeted to the theater. Like, my heart was racing. It was so embarrassing. My face 100% turned red because I was so stressed. We probably looked guilty as hell. That's probably why they checked our bag, because they're like,
these girls are sus. Check the bag.
But I'm like, I don't have a gun. It's just candy. Like, again, have you act like you've never snuck in like food to a theater? Like, everyone has. So just let us. And again, before to that theater, I snuck in freaking a whole bowl of fruit. So how'd you not catch me then, but you're about to check my bag now? Okay. So yeah, we basically like run into the theater to get away from these people. We're like a little on edge. And the thing about seeing anime movies, especially at this theater, is you're either going to be alone in the theater or there's gonna be like one other group with you. I'm telling you, this has happened every single time I've seen anime movies at that theater. All the like Studio Ghibli Fest movies I've seen there, that has happened, and it continues to happen. So there was one other group of 3 there, and they were in the row in front of us, of course, and I was like, okay, it's fine. I made the mistake of thinking to myself that it's better if there's less people in the theater because you have the theater all to yourself. No, it's not, because number one, any noise you make, they know it's you. They know it's not the people next to them, so it's obviously you in the back. Like, it's too stressful. I'm like, oh my god, I have to be too quiet for this. When the theater's crowded, too many voices. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, your voice gets lost among the others. So I was like, I don't know. I'm a little scared of this situation we're being put in right now. I'm a little unhinged in public, a little awkward in public, so I didn't know what to expect from the night, especially watching a Spy Family movie. I was like, ooh. It was truly giving me flashbacks to when me and my friends saw One Piece film Red in theaters, because we were so annoying. I think we actually went to see that movie twice. We did. We went like 1 or 2 times to see we went 2 or 3 times to see film Red, actually. Every single time we saw it, we were annoying. So it was giving that vibe, but with my sister, which is even worse somehow because we were more unhinged, to be honest. Like, when I tell you, I could not stop laughing. I was hysterical. I do not know why. I swear it was the sugar from the candy. I was literally hysterical. I'm sorry, like, sometimes I could not help it. And I knew, I was like, oh, you gotta stop, this is bad. Because before the movie started, we were just joking about the people coming in to, like, kick us out. Like, we were a little sus. The door was open, I don't know. It was weird, like, I really did think they were gonna come in. But they didn't, anyway. So freaking, we're already, like, giggling before the movie's starting, and it's so awkward, like, opening all your snackies, because it's, like, the only thing you can hear in the whole theater is us ripping open the snacks and, like, opening the soda that we're not allowed to have in the theater. So we're, like, trying to be, like, incognito, but it's, like, we're the only other people here, so it's definitely us. So we're giggling about that, and then the movie starts, and, like, I don't know, if you saw this movie, I think you can agree that it's not what you expected. To me, there's 2 parts of this movie. There's the first half and the second half. The second half is exactly what I expected the movie to be like. The first half was not. The first half was, I was like, what? Wait a minute. This is kind of genius, but also I did not expect this. I could not stop laughing. I could not stop laughing. I was literally going like this. I'm like holding in my laugh, like desperately holding it in, especially because it's so quiet in this theater. You cannot hear a peep. Freaking, this is slightly a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear like a minuscule spoiler, then I guess you could skip by this, but it's really not that deep. In the movie, there's a scene where the main character thinks she sees the other main character cheating on her, and the person, you know, the mistress is the person I hate in the story. I really hate her. I'm not even gonna get into that because that could be a whole rant video about how much I hate the character. But I yelped audibly yelped because I was holding in my laugh, and I was explaining this to my sister last night. I was like, this is what happened. I was holding in my laugh, but then I was so shocked by the cheating thing, it just literally burst out, so it sounded like That's exactly what it sounded like, probably louder, because I could not keep it in. And it was so hard to even stop saying eee! Because I could not, like, I literally, like, my body was just reacting. I was like, oh my god, I have to stop, like, I have to cover my mouth, like, it was so bad because it was dead quiet, like, after. It was not, again, it was so quiet. I was like, why did I do that? Could not live that down. Could not live that down because they knew it was me because I was the only other one in the theater. So all that's going on, again, even after this, I'm still hysterical. So for the first 30 minutes of this movie, don't really remember what happened because I was so hysterical. I had to look away and cover my whole face to try not to laugh because me and my sister could not stop for some reason.
Especially after I yelped out loud. Like, that really put us over the edge.
But you think that has to be it, right? No. Freaking it. The movie goes silent at one point, and what do? I audibly burp, like a loud burp. And this was a burp I was not holding in. This burp came out of nowhere. It expelled out of my body. I could not hold it in. I was like, no. First I yelp, and now I'm audibly burping. I gotta leave. I was actually about to leave the theater. I was like, I gotta go. And again, you might be thinking, this is not that bad. Tis was bad. Tis was bad and embarrassing. It's already embarrassing enough that I'm seeing Spy Family in the movie theater, so like I guess I shouldn't be embarrassed, and if anything, like I'm lucky this is in the Spy Family theater because like the people who watch Spy Family aren't really normal. They was judging me, but also like they can't really judge me because you're also seeing Spy Family, if that makes sense, you know? And then frickin' my sister loses her phone under the chair and is trying to search all around. I'm like, oh my god. This is what my week has been. This is what my week has been like since I've been gone. I think I need help. I definitely do, but I'm happy to be back. Yeah.